Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined running on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, where are we going? Apparently not that way. Meowmurai reads the inscription on the stone. Should you wish for an audience with the spirit of the land, first you must prove that you have the trust of the desert dwellers. Next, you must show your knowledge of the path of virtue, the road the noble people of the sands take through life. Follow the path around the statues, one for each step on the way of virtue. Succeed and the way to the spirit of the land shall open before you. There's a small indentation in the stone. It seems that something is meant to be placed there. Place the seal of the sands? Yeah. I want to place the seals of the sands in the indentation. Rumbling noise can be heard. It sounds like something heavy is moving. Examines the stone. The first step on the path of virtue requires strength of character. Strength of character comes only from kindness. The path of virtue leads next to a long life filled with wisdom. But no matter how long a man's life, it cannot go on forever. Which is why the path of virtue leads to the end. In the end, leads to heaven and the paradise which awaits the pious man. And for those who have followed the path correctly, it continues beyond heaven and into rebirth, where it begins anew. What in the world was that noise? I thought the whole building was about to come down. Come on, let's go and see what's happened. Snake sheds its skin and is reborn. The torches will outlive us all. I'm not sure about this way of virtue stuff, but follow the path around the statues? That seems clear enough. Now, do you think there might be something around here that tells us which route to take? Bird soars high into the sky. It sounds like we need to go around the statues, following the way of the virtue. I'll let you figure out what that means, meowmurai. Strongest of all creatures. First step, strength of character. Strength only comes from kindness. And long life over wisdom. Supplies that I want. Destroy some pots that are just lying around, minding their own business. Scree! What a lark. This spirit of the land has some serious power. You're not wrong there. He must be all those prayers the people around here are always offering to him. He must be a cock-a-hoop with all that adoration day in and day out. And it's feathering the nest for the Demon King too. Now that we've given the statue a facelift. Skee! It's glowing brighter every day. You know what that means? More power for Satesh the Punisher, and for us. We'll be ruling the roost before long. Scree! All hail the spirit of the land. Scree! All hail the Demon King. All hail the soon-to-be most powerful flock in the world. Scree! Scree! Yeah. Long may the spirit of the land's stupid worshippers continue to make the Demon King stronger. Cockeyed fools. Scree!
So, all in the temple palace perished. But then what was the point in... Why did I...
Whether you believe it or not, it is the truth. None of the inhabitants of the temple palace remain. If you allowed yourself to be imprisoned here in the hopes of keeping your subjects alive, well, I'm afraid that did not happen.
I am so terribly tired. I had thought that I could buy them some time. That my people might rise up and drive the monsters from the desert, but... the fiends had no intention of honoring their bargain. All the time I wasted flattering them, attempting to curry their favor. I have failed in my duty to my subjects. I have failed in my duty to the spirit of the land. My life is forfeit. I see the contempt in which you hold me, and I understand it. If it pleases you, take up the nearest blade and...
You said the jewels the monsters used to plunge the desert into darkness are somewhere above us, yes?
Wait! You mean to leave? You cannot go anywhere with injuries such as yours.
Your subjects have not all perished. There are those here and in Al-Balad who still believe in you. We will tell no one of what was spoken of here. Of your desire to throw away your life. People should not hear such things of their queen.
Change that weapon out. It's just one hit every single time. Oh, one damage. It's like, why? Wait, why exactly is it one damage? Poison needle? Ah.
That was easy.
And who might you be? Are you the acquaintances of Hadid's? I'm sorry that you had to witness such a shameful display. As I am sure you know by now, I am Fertiti, Queen of the Desert. And my temporary embarrassment is immaterial. Far more important is Hadid's life. If you're his friends, you must go after him. Goes the face Satesh the Punisher, the merciless brute who has inflicted such suffering on us all, and he goes alone. I told them of the two rubies embedded by Satesh in the face of the great likeness that plunged our realm into darkness. And I told them too that removing them may yet save the desert from a black fate. Despite my protestations at his injuries, on hearing this, he chose the only path open to a man of virtue, and chose to act. Then he who touched the rubies will surely face Satesh's wrath, and alone he does not stand a chance. We must go to his aid, and we must hurry. Please take this with you. It was dropped by one of the monsters. I do not know what door it opens, but I suspect it may be of use. Now go, and may the spirit of the land bestow his protection upon you.
Well,
Everything will go back to normal once we pull the Demon King's eyes out. Come on, meowmurai, let's go. Oh, okay. That also drops me down. That's nice.
That was easy. That was easy.
Oh, treasure chest is actually a killer box.
Over here! Come to me!
Exhausted. It's still early today. Right, time for today's prayers. Flit up those stairs and tell the Demon King you think he's the cock of the walk or whatever it is you do. Oh, and your little friend who tried to run away will be joining you before long. She won't dare say boo to a goose now. Ski! Might we at least wait until our sister has returned before beginning? We'll not be able to concentrate on our prayers until we know that she is safe. Yes, please, if you could give us a little more time. You're joking, aren't you? Satesh would turn me into a hat if he thought I was being nice to you. Get a move on. Very well, but I must ask one last question first. Nefertiti, is she safe? You must tell us. We will not be able to focus our prayers until we know that she is alive and well. Lot seems suspiciously desperate to put off your prayers today. What exactly is going on?
There we go.
Jealousy?
All set. Hatta! Drago! Easy peasy.
And who are you exactly? We won't have you sticking our beaks in.
That was easy.
Where did you nuisances hatch from? I thought we dealt with all the humans who could put up a fight. Thank you. We desert dwellers owe you a great debt. I pray that it will not be long before this accursed idol is destroyed forever.
Yes.
You saved us, thank you. We heard whisperings of a desert dweller above attempting to destroy the likeness of the great evil. We were doing our best to occupy the monsters in order to buy him the time to achieve his noble aim. Hope Adit's alright by himself, as long as he's not injured or anything.
Such a shame that I should come along just as you were about to remove those rubies and save the desert. What a pitiful sight. What's the matter with you? You should have known better than to attack one such as I in your weakened state, worm. Not that you would have stood a chance even at full strength. My power is great and growing greater by the day. And it's all thanks to the prayers your precious spirit beings offer up on our behalf. You've got some friends around. And I suppose that means I have some more killing to do.
He's strong, too strong. You should flee while you can. Let us have some fun.
Come to me!
Yeah.
No! How could you defeat me? Damn you! No!
You did it. Now, please. You must hurry. Remove the rubies. Please.
Hadid! You are alive! Thank the heavens.
Or not. He's not really a great person.
Your Majesty, please, do not concern yourself with me. The rubies, they must be removed.
So these are the heroes who defeated mighty Setesh. Extraordinary. But never mind that. There is no time to waste. The moment we have awaited for so long is finally at hand.
So let's waste some time while we talk.
The rubies that form the great evil's eyes may be removed, and the curse afflicting the desert lifted. Will you do me the honor of assisting in the removal of these blighted gems and the liberation of my people?
Yeah, sure.
Very well. I shall remove the ruby on the right. Please, you must remove the one on the left. You understand what you must do, yes? First, I will remove this ruby. Then you must remove the one on your side.
It's a lot of explanation for something very simple.
The ruby is free. Now, remove the other. And bring light back to the desert.
Meowmurai stares into the eye of the likeness of the great evil. Ruby's glowing, giving off an eerie, malevolent light. Yeah, sure. Meowmurai reaches out to remove the ruby from the likeness's eye socket. Meowmurai acquires a blood ruby.
The sudden emission of evil energies is causing the likeness to crumble. Come, we must hurry. We must escape. Mighty spirit of the land, please, do not forsake those who have faithfully followed the path of virtue.
We weren't anywhere near the river. How did we get in the river? Praise be to the spirits of the land. I had worried that after so long in the water you might not regain consciousness, but all is well it seems. Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh, they saved us first before him? That's hilarious.
Well,
Villagers ask that I revive you, our guests and saviors, first of all. I am certain that Hadid too would have insisted on this. Okay. Hadid is lying on the ground. He's not moving at all. Oh, spirit of the land, I ask that you hear my prayer, that you perform the small miracle for your humble and virtuous servant. Please restore the breath to his body.
Now,
Hadid! Oh, heavens be praised, Hadid.
No.
It was you who revived me? Why would you do such a thing after I do not understand. All who dwell in the desert are my subjects, and it is my duty to care for them. As your queen, I have no right to deny you my aid, nor would I wish to. Thank you.
I say.
Now, I am certain that there is much for us to discuss. Perhaps we should do so back at the village. You must be tired, Your Majesty. All of you must. Come, let's return to Al-Balad. Everyone returns to the village where the feast is held to celebrate the return of the queen and the appointment of the new elder. Meowmurai and his friends are hailed as heroes for helping Hadid to save the desert, and many a toast is drunk to their good health. Then morning comes.
Ah!
Oh, you have awoken already. I was expecting that perhaps you would need to rest for longer. Everyone looked so happy during the banquet, didn't they? It's amazing the difference a bit of peace can make. Coming here was worth it in the end, even if my skin got all dried up and crinkly in the heat. You have awoken, and at the perfect time. I've just finished perusing the funds to see if we have enough for the rebuilding of the Temple Palace. After all, to leave it in its current monster-ravaged condition is simply out of the question. Incidentally, the serpent has not been seen since the likeness of the great evil was destroyed. It seems the noble creature has disappeared once more. Or perhaps it came to us on orders of the spirit of the land and, with its work complete, has now returned whence it came. But I digress. The people of Valbalad are most grateful to you for all that you have done. I, too, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, hey, Dave. As a small gesture of our appreciation, we wish to offer you the treasures of our storeroom. Feel free to collect them at your convenience. I pray that they will prove useful to you on your adventure. Farewell, and may the spirit of the land guide you always. Did you hear that, Meowmurai? Indeed said we could take what we found in the storeroom. What a great guy. I mean, we did save his life, so it's kind of the least he could do. I guess we saved everybody's life, not just his. Alright, blue fragment. Mini metal. Good luck, Meowmurai finds a moon staff. That's for her, I guess. It'll take many moons for the Temple Palace to be rebuilt, but there is no great hurry. Now, farewell, and may the spirit of the land guide you always. Get out of here, then. Yoshi's Island? You mean the very first one? Yeah, sure. I like that many times. Again, back in the old days. It was an old game. Super Nintendo. Super Famicom. But I think I have played all the Yoshi Island games. I think. Maybe not the Game Boy one. Is it a little low? Yeah, sorry. It's a different microphone. But I don't want to turn it up too much or else you'll hear me breathing. And that's no fun. I have to put this microphone in a different position too, but kind of coming at the side. But again, I'm trying to avoid the old breathing into the microphone noise. This is a less quality mic than my other mic, but I'm using my other mic to record songs, so you know, I don't want to switch between one and the other and move one and the other back and forth, so I just have this one that's, you know, not quite as good as the other one.
Over here!
Which is fine for this purpose. Yeah, I just mean if I turn up the sensitivity, then you start hearing unintended noises.
All in a day's work.
I was born in the U.S. No, I am not U.S. born. I am a U.S. citizen. But no, not U.S. born. I was born in Cambodia. Did I not solve all the mysteries here? It's weird that I didn't see it in the modern era.
Oh.
Ah, I'm glad it's you. I realized I hadn't yet thanked you for bringing me here. Sorry about that. There's also something I need to tell you. Now, I hope you don't consider me rash or reckless, but I've decided to stay on here. I have no relatives or dependents back in my world, so it's not as if anyone will miss me. And I won't miss archaeology either. Scrubbing around in a fog of ignorance, barely making any progress. Yeah, I have lived most of my life here. So, like, I don't even remember the old country that I was born in. I was too young to even have a recollection. When all the knowledge I seek is right here, all of it. Can you imagine how happy that makes me? In just a few hours in this world, I've learned more than I managed in my entire career back home. Ah, I never imagined I could feel so happy and fulfilled. It's all down to you. Thank you, thank you. Ah, that reminds me. I have a favor to ask. If you ever happen to visit the dig site again, could you give this to the guard who works there? He always works so hard. Bless him. I imagine he's standing in front of the entrance, making sure no one gets to the site. Ah, okay. That's what I was missing. Thanks again for everything. I hope you have a safe journey, and that you, too, can find whatever it is that will bring you happiness. Take care, and farewell. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of bad that I don't have any recollection of, you know, my origin country, but at the same time, I don't plan on going there anytime. So it's really not too terribly concerning at this point for me. Where's this guy? Do I like the GameCube? Yeah. In fact, I still have a GameCube. Still have one. I don't have as many games as I used to, but I still have the console. I have it in a nice little case. So yeah, I think me and my friends played that console. We played it more than the PlayStation 2 or the Xbox during the day. Yeah, the US never got an orange version, so I just have the black version.
Hey!
I think I have the Orange Spice controllers, though. I think I still have a working controller. In fact, I think I bought one of every color that was available in North America, which was not much, right? I think there's only like 4 colors. There might have only been 3. Oh. Do you only have Nintendo systems? You have a PlayStation, right? An old PlayStation? Come on, let's go and give Dr. Digby's package to his friend.
All right.
Oh, I didn't even mean to. Oh, I guess I did mean to do that. Wait, how are you still here? Well, whatever. Watcha. You're Dr. Digby's friends, ain't ya? How's the old brain box doing? Hand over the care package, yep. Meowmurai hands over the items that Dr. Digby gave to the party. Eh? What's this? Crikey. So he's found some, with some, well, amazing archaeology stuff to look at. And he's never coming back? And he sent me a little something to say, thanks for all my hard work. Cool, blimey. You didn't have to do that. What a bloke. Right then. Looks like there ain't much point to me standing around here no more. I was starting to get a little lonely anyway, if I'm honest. Thanks for everything. Thanks for delivering that little package. And if you do bump into Doc again, let him know I'm more than happy to go and work for him wherever he ends up. Okay. So you did have a PS5, but you had to sell it. Yeah, I mean, that's too bad. But at the same time, it's not like there's some, it's not like there's like not any games on the Switch 2, you know? There's a ton of games. Yeah, not lacking for choices with the Switch 2. I say at this point in time, all the consoles, the Xbox, the PlayStation, and the Switch 2, I mean, they have gigantic libraries. So you can play any of them and, have something to play. Maybe the Xbox stuff isn't that exciting right now, but that may change in the future.
Come to me! All in a day's work.
Yeah. I mean, PS5 is a good system. Yeah, it is hard to say what's going to happen with the Xbox, but Microsoft is a gigantic company, so they can afford to bleed money if things aren't working well on the Xbox. But they're also a company that wants to make money, so I don't imagine that they'll burn money for too terribly much longer, even with them making ridiculous amounts of profit every year. It's really strange because the Xbox 360 era, when it was competing with the PlayStation 3, I mean, I thought the Xbox 360 was superior to the PlayStation 3. I think the sales were relatively close, too, between the two consoles. Oh, you mean the actual console itself? Looking a little weird? Yeah, it's got some industrial design. Actually, the PlayStation 5 is kind of the weirdest one now. I mean, it looks like a modem or a router. Good day to you, and thank you for coming to bear witness to this wondrous discovery. The skull is the archaeological find of the century. Kings and queens have gasped in astonishment at its splendor. And who was the heroic archaeologist who made this unrivaled discovery, you ask? Why, it was me. Yes, you are in the presence of greatness. Now, please take your time to enjoy the majesty of my find. There is only one rule, no touching. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of a shame about the Xbox not being managed well. It is sort of nice when you have healthy competition between all the companies, but they really screwed up. But again, Microsoft as a company is not really hurting. I mean, they've got plenty of money. Series X looks like a fridge. I mean, it's just a rectangle, and it's not like too terribly exciting.
Over here! What matters in the end is the games, and That was easy.
unfortunately, with all of all the systems, it does have a lot of games. The Xbox Series, I mean, it does have a lot you can play, but it doesn't have a lot of stuff that you want to buy an Xbox for necessarily. Yeah, I mean, I like Souls style games. I wouldn't say they're my favorite games, but I do like them.
Come to me!
I play them pretty regularly here. In fact, right now, I'm playing through Neo 3. Although you could debate whether or not that's actually a Souls-like game. Am I gonna buy Dust Bloods? I mean, probably. Like, I don't have like a whole lot of hope for Dust Bloods, especially if it's gonna be like Elden Ring Night Rain. I mean, I don't like Night Rain at all, really. I wasn't super into Elden Ring either, so that doesn't help. It's boiling, it's burning, it's blistering hot. Oh, my poor skin. I'll be as red as a lobster in the morning. Let's leg it for the palace, meowmurai. I bet it's cooler than out here, and we can meet the queen while we're at it. Oh, interesting. Is it a ship? Looks like a ship. It's frozen? Huh. Yeah, I do buy a fair number of games on the Switch, though I'm slowing down a little bit. I mean, it'd be hard to play every single game on the system. There's just so many of them. It's even hard to play like all the top-rated, super popular ones.
Easy peasy.
I do have the OG Switch, yeah. I still have it. I didn't really see any reason to get rid of it, so I may, just like with the GameCube, I may just put it in a nice little case and store it away. But yeah, there's no point in even owning a Switch 1 now that the Switch 2 is here. And most of the software is compatible, you know, with just some oddball games here and there that don't work on the Switch 2. Most of which I wouldn't even play anyway. I suppose you're curious about what I'm doing, yes? I see. Well, allow me to tell you. I am fishing. Sand fishing. I do not expect to catch anything, of course. I have never caught anything, and I'm sure that will not change. But still, I will continue to fish. I suppose you think me foolish, yes? Yeah, a little bit. I see. Nintendo being good about re-releasing their games. Yeah, I mean, the audience also wants them to release their old games, right? So, not only are they good at releasing games, but we all want to play their old games too. So, part of that problem is us, right? We're part of the problem and why they keep doing it. Though now they've gotten better about doing remasters and doing upscales with them. So before they were just releasing their old games and just doing barely any work to them, but now it seems they've taken a little bit more, or they've done a little bit more work than they used to. Not always perfect though. I suspect there's going to be more re-releases, right? I mean, they have the classics channels, you know, for the NES, the Super NES, the GameCube. Where's the church here now? What the heck? But even with that being said, they also release lots of new games, so I think they're pretty well balanced. Yeah, when you play games as a kid, your reaction time is going to be much, much different. But yeah, playing them older, playing, Mario 3 or playing Mega Man. They feel they feel harder, right? Because games nowadays are a lot easier. But they're also a lot longer, right? So it takes longer to get to the end of a game than it used to be. Yeah, well, I think as adults, it is harder to play these fast action games. Plus, you think if you're a kid, you have a lot of time on your hands, so you have a lot of time to play something. As an adult, you have much less time to play a game. Does this place not have a church anymore? What the heck? I guess I'm glad it autosaves. Alright, well, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Dragon Quest VII Reimagined running on Nintendo Switch 2. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you with the next stream. Yeah, all the Marios are good. Except for some of the weird puzzle ones. Maybe those aren't so hot. But even those games people have some fondness for.